Let's look at this shit. Alright, so First Nation. First up. First on board. 1 second, what the fuck? Did you state? No, this is all trade company. What the hell? 1 second, let me just... Is that over here? No. Where is this Sunni shit? Fez. What the fuck? So he's in the process of stating this stuff, I guess. Alright. What the fuck is this? How come he gets trading company? What the hell? Some racism. Yeah, he gets... Wait, no. Where is that? No, it's also glitched for him. But still, he's gotten 2. It's not fair. I'm getting none. Anyway. Let's look at Portugal. So first things first is he's going naval. Obviously, he's going for a very naval focused thing here because he's also got Calypso going naval. He hasn't got an army quality to speak of, really. Under 5 morale, probably can get this to 115 disc with an... Oh, no, never mind. I assume he'll take quality next because, well, I'd recommend taking quality next. 1 gives you tick to land. It gives you tick to fucking what's it called, Navy as well. It also gives you decent policies with eco, trade. I think expansion has alright qualities. Where are you, expansion? +1 land leader fire. It's not great, but I mean, it's something. Ooh. Yeah, so he's got a lot of free space regarding his absolutism. Probably chuck on something to the nobility. Like, you know, the admin. You haven't got your any mana ticking on? Yeah, I'd chuck, like, this onto the admin, onto the mill, this onto the admin. And then, which one of these? Probably get rid of the, diplomat one just to chuck on the +1. Because, like, sure, you're saving... Is it just 25% for this guy? Yeah, it's just 25% basically. Your inflation is fucked. You're saving 25% on this cunt, right? So that's saving you 8 ducats. If you were to pump these up to the next level, that'd be about 30 ducats. So you'd be saving... Well, it's 25% of 30. My small brain isn't calculating stuff properly. You'd be saving another, what, 9 ducats? Well, right now you're only saving 8 because, right, 20% is fucking whatever. But you'd be saving 8 ducats, right? My math is being fucked, but I'm 90% sure that taking the +1 Diplo is, well, it's essentially giving you a +1 on this advisor, right? Which... I'm not going to do the math because for some reason I'm breaking on the inside. I'm pretty sure is worth it in the overall there. Why is that being done? National focus policies. What policy do you have? Trade steering, trade efficiency. Alright. I would say that... I don't know, fuck me, I guess. Oh, how's this working? Look at all these fuckers. Yes, so eco that. With your policies, you will be getting some decent ones here. This is probably the better one. Ship trade power is going to be very nice for you. Global engagement with, very nice. So 1, 2, 3. Get this song out of here. Those 3 will be extremely nice because that'll give you an up in a lot of naval fights. This one will give you just trade control over the heavily contested Ivory Coast, general income. You know, I'm just restating things basically, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out things to say while I'm restating shit. 180 out of 150. Hold up. So first of all, you teched up. You haven't teched up. After you tech up, I'd just start fucking chucking that. So let's just give you some admin real quick. It's reducing your advisor costs, it's reducing everything cost, it'll reduce building costs, etc. Your income will go up by about 20 for, what's that, what was it, 11 times, let's say it was 12, so 6 times 75. So for 450 admin, you increase your income by 20, and subsequent costs of building ships and military and fucking whatever by 20. Not by 20, by other amounts. Let's say it was 20% inflation, 18% inflation or something. So for the advisors, so 18% of 210. Let's go back to the calculator, times 210. You were spending an extra 40 ducats per training field, an extra 40 ducats per grand shipyard, an extra 40 ducats per trade depot, like 50 ducats, let's just round up to 50, let's say 50 ducats per building, and you can save that by investing 450 admin and save 20 income, and it's bada boo, bada bing, bada ba. I would really focus on that over, oh fuck, but you've also got eco ideas. It'll eventually start going down, right? Unless you've, no? -28. Oh, you've also got an inflation revisor? Okay, yeah. It'll start pumping down, but inflation by 0.28, so yearly. I'll let you do the math there, but I would consider investing admin points into that, even though right now you probably want to finish eco ideas and get the dev cost and policies from it. Yeah, I'm not really going to say much more than that, other than sell titles, sell titles, sell titles. Might as well do this. Heh. Papal State owns Roma. Fuck no. Romans have a manufactory. You probably could do the burgers one. Company region. Very good spices will gain the major trading post gaining +1 local goods produced. Fuck me, that's strong. When the collective spice trade happens, become less strong, but still, in general, that's pretty strong. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Rivals, fuck me. Let's see. You should probably pick some rivals. So I'd go Georgia and Italy. Italy because they're about to die or will get the eclipsing bonus. Look at that. Jump up to 36 fucking power protection. You, rival Italy, they'll die soon, you get the power projection bonus from eclipsing neighbor, and then you go to like Malaya, Mamluks or something. Mamluks will eventually die, you'll eclipse them as well, that's another decent pick. Georgia, because you'll literally have no interaction with Georgia basically ever, and you can only eclipse them, like that's your only way forward. Like, it's just free power projection all around. Tag CO2? Yeah, let's just look at Albion then. Albion going trade ideas, I assume just for the extra merchants to... Do they have quantity? No, they do not. I would have went another military policy if I was them. I would have went quantity instead. But I would definitely go quantity next then. Merchant. Trade steering. So yeah, because they have their trade capital down here in Louisiana, so that way they can pump all their money out there. I assume they're just going to be like chucking merchants all around and trying to get to different places. Is this like their only thing over now? It is. Okay. Yeah, you don't have estates, you have the typical shit here. Full settler increase, idea cost, construction costs, provincial trade modifier. Alright. They have decent morale, they have alright discipline. They don't have a discipline one on either. They could chuck the land leader a fire on before the start of a war, take a general. They're plutocratic, alright. Trade efficiency, trade steering. Trade efficiency, trade steering. Yeah, once that happens, you get a big increase to trade efficiency all round. Which, once all this land starts getting developed by, you know, Louisiana getting developed, you actually start making money in here. Sure, it won't be as much being pushed out, but, well, gotta make some sacrifices. Brits have to make some sacrifices for the colonies. Alright. Not really much I can overly say here. Let's look at that. He's got a fucking... Doesn't have much manpower, but that's because he's built so many manufactories on literally every fucking province. There's essentially no places left to build soldier households, so his manpower won't be shooting up anytime soon. There's no point to build those trade depots anywhere, really. Universities are the next thing that he needs to build. Britain's been investing into him a little bit there, it seems. You know, chuck that around. What he needs to do is get all of his dev up to 10 minimum. Instead of the 20s on the fucking... I actually assume that was Georgia, never mind. Get up the 10s on all of this land. So that way he can build manpower buildings and force limit buildings, etc. Because his force limit's only 82. Yeah. Get 118 production income. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what I would recommend for him, getting the dev up so that way you can build manpower and force limit, because your manpower, even though your economy is better than a lot of people, your manpower is absolute shite. Tag, which quantity will also help with. Tag CO3? Land of the Fewer. Okay, like, yeah, the fucking Canadians have half your force limit and about 30 your manpower with Canadian land. British are investing into colonies over here. They can enlist privateers, which, honestly, I'd probably do. National Sailors, I'd probably eventually put that on, because as of right now they don't need the discipline or anything. Oh, that's switching to American as well, are they? Yeah, it just switches. What I mean, probably need to start culture converting some of this stuff eventually. Wait, no, it's just this land, right? Isn't accepted culture. What does this do again? 23% tax, 23% manpower. Manpower is important, but not as important for you. Next idea group, I would go offensive, mainly because it gives that naval leader maneuver and durability. Also Arctic compatibility, which affects ships. It also gives discipline, etc. It increases your land capabilities. But it's just a decent naval one as well. Then after offensive, I would go most likely... What would I go? Does religious have any naval policies? Morale of navies, that's pretty good. Quality, no. Naval. Naval is pretty... Yeah, okay. I'd go offensive, then religious, then quantity or plutocratic. One of the two. Maritime, lightship costs, that's not important. Yeah, okay. I would go offensive, religious. Oh, let's see maritime here. Naval force limit modifier, negative 10% ship cost, that's alright. Quantity, that's... I'd probably go quantity then after that. So offensive, religious, quantity is what I would go there. You've got a bunch of coastline that you can build ports on, another like 8 up here, which is pretty good. Bunch of spare eco left, which you can chuck onto the naval supplies, or you could chuck it on these fucking things onto it for manpower, but depending on like who you're fighting, you probably won't need it. Universities is what I would be doing now, just be building universities all over, because I assume your dev isn't that great. You got 26 there. I would stop deving that one province and just start spreading it out, getting 10s on everything, especially all of this fur. The more fucking diplo dev you have on it, the better it is. Nearly 1 ducat per fucking diplo point invested in. That's goddamn nice. Where is it? So you would be, it's it all forests? Oh my god, it is. Forest and hills. That's 15%, that's 20%, that's 25%. So these furs over here, I'd be investing into these furs. Is that all the, yeah, that's all the, normal shit you have. These furs over here. This tea, because that'll increase, yeah, nearly a ducat again. Just focus on deving those woods tiles first, and then you focus on deving the forest tiles, and then on the hills, get them to 10, I would say, as a base level each, so that way you can build another building in there. Then once every province in your country is 10 dev, you get it to 20. Yeah. Let's look at the naval morale. 5.21 with barely any naval thingo. Naval tradition. What am I looking at right now? The fuck am I trying to think of? My brain isn't working. Force limit. He has another 10-15 ships that he can build, which is what I assume. Yeah, so another 5 after that. Just basically pure heavy ships he has. He could build some light ships and start sneakily privateering people, I guess. Not sure how happy the overlords and shit would be about that, but he could probably start doing that for a naval tradition. Protecting trade in general as well. Yeah. Tag CO1? CO4? CO5? CO1? What is Calypso? CO6? CSL, CA1, CA2, CA3, CA4, CA5, CA6, CA7. Ah, it's 0, 0. Right, because, you know, it's the 0th nation, of course. Like, fucking, what else would it be? Okay, so their eco is looking mighty fine, 161. Most of its production income because their overlords are being rude and taking all the trade away. So rude. Diplomatic expenses, harass the overlords. Which, if we go to Portugal real quick, he is gaining 19 ducats from these tariffs, yeah, while Calypso is losing only 13. Tariffs are great. They give you, like, the amount that the overlord takes, they, like, it's just like an uber increase in the amount that an overlord can take in tariffs, compared to what the, you know, the colonial nation loses. What is the contesting here, like, 157, 0 fucking trade power. Extension. Ah, right, yes. Anyway, so, Colonial Boyo, doing naval, finishing maritime. He doesn't have quality, so I would say quality is next with the ship durability, ship morale, artillery compatibility. Naval attrition is always nice as well. What does innovative give? Oh my god, he has so many admin things on. Production efficiency, goods produced, trade efficiency, production efficiency. I see. Fuck me. Fortified trading ports, yep, that's 40% there. So if we go to Calypso, look at that. With 20 ships compared to the 41 British ships, he's producing 105. So just under. So what you would think would be 75 trade power, he's producing, well, 105, so 25% more. Yeah. Counter-Reformation, I always forget what all these things are. No. Alright, I assume, yeah, you got alright drill modifier, that's because you're 100% of your army is always drilling. You have 150 force limit. No, that's navies, okay. 66 force limit, that makes more sense. 82 heavies. Yeah, combined the Portuguese and Calypso have the highest heavy count, I'm most sure. Let's see, you've got your da big ship. It is da big ship. He only has the load cannons and flagship. He doesn't have the morale. Oh wait, no, wait. Flagship durability, fleet morale. He does have the fleet morale. All right. So and the mass load cannons. All right. So it's just a big ship. Universities are built in every single province. What would he be building? He probably could build some sailors, just because sailors are nice, but it's no need really. Trade power, he could build one there, increases control over the Portuguese channel, Caribbean channel, whatever it's called, even more. He's got a manufacturer in every province. Oh, alright. And he's got, yeah, port on every province. When the grand shipyards come, ooh, oh my. He's got a few of these all over the place. But I think, beating Portuguese Calypso, it's gonna be a fight in Europe. It's not gonna be a fight over here because it's gonna be so cancer. That is 50k here. That's 26k here. 13k there. 26k there. So that's 70. What? 100k in South America compared to the 80k. Well, 130, but that's with players. 150k of North America here. Then he's got another 12k here. That's going to be a play nation, so that's going to pump up a lot. 20k here. 40k there. 25k there. Yeah, this place, it's going to be a shit show. If there's any colonial wars, which I think it would just be a pain in everyone's ass, not going to lie. Tag... Texas. Tag, that's not Texas. Tag, yeah. Oh, got it. CO9, look at that. Going quality ideas, switch out espionage for... Probably need to keep expansion, because if you kill the Alaskans, you're going to need to keep expanding into more land. But I would also recommend switching them in general. Switch out the... What's the ideas? Whatever they were. Espionage ideas for quantity. No, never mind. You're doing another mill group already. For religious, probably. Religious or trade. I would do religious myself. Yeah, I'd go religious just for the standard policies that you'll be getting. Then next idea group would be quantity and then offensive. You can't really swap out expansion at the moment anyway, so that's fine. Oh. Jesus Christ, fuck me. These provinces, are they affected by it at all? No, because of the allowed thingo up here. I wasn't sure if it still gave any negatives or it just didn't count to the religious unity. Change that for neatness if you wanted to, but I would say it's not overly needed. Yeah, okay. Not much I can say regarding Texas, because it's mainly just going to be, you know, Portugal investing into his colonial nation before maybe he releases it for him to form Texas, maybe the first released colonial nation. Or he's going to go into, like, if he stays as that, he can't go into here, never mind. Oh, he can take these 3 provinces, but yeah. Soldier households. I'd say this is what you should build up in Mr. Portugal, Mr. Martian. This is what you should build up inside of the Texans is soldier households, because, well, especially in the gold, because you can't build manufacturers in the gold, but because this is going to be your land power. This is not going to be an economic powerhouse. It could be, very well could be, but you don't need that. You and Calypso are economic powerhouses. You can fucking just invest in like a 400k manpower army of the fucking Texans. Yeah, because he can build that on every province, he can build this on every province. He needs to have dev in each of his provinces, especially on top of his gold, get them to 10s. He especially won't need the manufactories then. Yeah. Change that to Moroccan, American, I don't know what to say there. Let's cut both of these on. That's pretty good. You could probably replace his governor with a new mill governor. He needs a thingo. I'd just chuck on the spy network one, because you will be doing spy networks on people, whether it's the Alaskans, Japanese, or New Spain. That's up to you and Portugal to decide. Some reason that's broken, but you probably do this one anyway, even though I can't click it, because that's primary culture. You can level that up. Also, this guy's 49, this one's 46, another 3 years of longevity. Get that up to level 2, get money from your overlord, because again, you are poor as fuck, which can be changed with just like production buildings all over once you start deving properly, which will be at Diplo Dev. So if we went to okay, so they haven't done any holy orders yet. Das is good. Do the Diplo one. just do the Diplo one. Oh no, you could have construction costs and it doesn't matter. Do the +1 Diplo in all of your provinces. It'll be much better in general, in my opinion. Or you could do the manpower one. Probably do the manpower one actually, except on this gold mine. Have be the Diplo Holy Order. Invest into. So let's do this. Where is it? Where is it? Dev cost. So you've just pumped 2 ins there. You can have Portugal pump military points into it once they finish naval, because they'll finish quality before you finish naval. They'll finish naval before you finish your quality or whatever it is here. Yeah. This is probably the best province for you to dev as in general. Chuck on the Diplo one. There you go. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. 5 ducat increase in eco. Your inflation will probably change a little bit once that kicks in. 13 gold. Yeah, that looks about right. That gives you the leeway to pump that up. Probably get that to a level 3 actually without any hit. Yep. Level 3 Diplo advisor, admin advisor, which would be nice for your religious. Yeah. Switch this to a mill advisor as well instead, because yeah, reasons. Make sure you have a level 3 on all of these. Make sure Portugal invests into that. Yeah, that's basically it. Make sure your Overlord invests. Alaska, I'll be doing you with the Asians as I usually did. New Spain, right. Tag C10? C11? C12? C08? C07? Hey, got it. First try. No. You can go your next one. I would go citizenry. You should have Jamie invest into your soldier households all over, because then you can be a fucking manpower pool as well. A huge one. Discipline, you don't have an advisor on, that's it. Okay. What is the culture like in this area? It's fucked, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Switches to Mexican after a time. Yeah, okay. You got 3k ducats to invest yourself. Let's look at this. Are you waiting for Miltech? You are. Why aren't you doing this tech? Was he... I forget. Did he leave at the end of the session? Yeah, I'm forgetting naturally. Do the Diplotech one. Always nice. Even if it's just for 12 months where you're getting extra fucking points. Extra trade income. Which I assume is just a little bit... never mind. Never mind, just invest into what's it called, into gold mines instead. Don't listen to me regarding that first bit. Chuck points in here, chuck points in there, chuck points in there, bada boom, bada bing. Invest all over, chuck on the dev cost reduction obviously, not what I did. And just pump money out of this fucking state, out of Mexico. Literally 5 gold provinces, that's nutty. Religious, culture, I mean, you should be working on also culture converting shit, or accepting cultures, but I think you've accepted them all. Start working on culture converting stuff into your, what's it called? Into, like, other religions that you do accept. In this case, that'd be Aztec. Aztec. Start converting this into mixed tech, this into mixed tech. this into Aztec and Mixtec, this into whatever, just things that border it, that you accept, because that'll be giving you big manpower gains as well, reduce that 33% fucking negative on a lot of your provinces. Yeah. Religious conversion doesn't overly matter, you can do it if you want. Actually, you should do it because you are Portuguese Castilian, especially when you finish converting. Actually, no, you can just do it in all of them anyway, right? No, you don't even need a religious convert. Never mind. You can just state stuff and do it. That was weird why that wasn't stated. Yeah, you should probably get on stating that shit as well. Not immediately, because you want the production income, right? That's your main source of income. That's a plus 20%. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just starting to go into rant mode. Yeah.